It worked. All right. Yay! Welcome.
Hello,
Welcome.
everybody.
It worked. We were waiting for a
1
while,
minute late
and it wasn't
is kind of
working.
early for us. Actually.
Amazing. I know.
Wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Hey,
definitely.
everybody. All right, I'm gonna go live over here.
All right.
Oh, you have to flip the record.
Song. Yeah. Flip the record for a second.
All right, I'm gonna go live though, aren't I?
Yeah. Just go for it, baby.
All right, I'm going for it. I'm going live. All right, we're live on Facebook.
All right.
Facebook. Let's see here. There we go.
All right.
Let's see here.
All right, friends. Welcome to the Variety Hour. Thank you for being here tonight.
Yeah.
We're so happy to have you with us here. We're listening to some music from Yucatan, Mexico. The Trova.
All right.
Thank you so much for joining us.
How's everybody tonight? Over on YouTube. How's everybody on Facebook? Instagrammers, welcome. Hello.
For those of you not familiar, oh, sorry, interrupted you.
I'm just saying hello.
Okay. We draw songs out of these little jars for our variety show. There's no set list. I'm going to turn the music off so we can really get into it. But we're so happy you're here. Thank you for joining us, friends.
Hey, Brenna. Hi, Deirdre. Hello, everybody. Welcome. All right, we've got a variety show in store for you all tonight.
None of that standard fare, normal show. Variety hour.
Variety's getting kind of regular, which I like. Let us know where you're watching from. Any other little tidbits you want us to know about? All right, we're going to start with a song. Yeah.
These are songs?
Yeah. Start with a song for sure.
Okay. Oh, hard to draw these out here. We were going to do...
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Awesome. All right. We're doing something in Espanol is what we're drawing first, which is exciting.
I think I might swap sides with you.
Great.
Do you want the... All right, we got Asheville in the house.
Nice.
Who else? Who's here? Tell us. Everyone.
All right. We're starting with a song in Spanish tonight, because that's what we drew out of the little cup. And this is
England.
Oh, lovely.
Down the street.
We're going to start with a song by the great Jose Alfredo Jimenez, one of the great mariachi singers of Mexico. And if you like this and want to hear more in Spanish, we're going to do a Day of the Dead show at the end of the month here. So our last stream in October, our last Tuesday stream in October will be a Day in the Dead, Mexico.
Day in the
Dead. Oh, Mexican music tribute. So more songs like this. This is a classic that the mariachis do. Ella. Me cansé de rogarle. Me cansé de decirle que yo sin ella de pena muero. Ya no quiero escucharme. Si sus labios se abrieron fue para decirme ya no te quiero. Yo sentí que mi vida se abrió de un mismo profundo y negro como mi suerte. Quise hallar el olvido al estilo Jalisco, pero aquellos mariachis y aquel tequila me hicieron llorar. Me cansé de rogarle, con el llanto en el ojo alcé la copa y demorea. No podía despreciarme. Era el último brindis de un bohemio por una reina. Los mariachis callaron. De mi mano sin fuerza cayó mi copa sin darme cuenta. Ella quiso quiso quedarse cuando vio mi tristeza, pero ya estaba escrito que aquella noche perdiera su amor.
Is that the end?
We could do it again.
I didn't know it ended on that 5 chord or what.
I don't know. I decided that it was going to nail it tonight. I thought just leave everybody in suspense with the 5 chord.
Hi, Allie. Hi, Emily. Welcome, everybody. We're so happy you're here. We're doing a variety show tonight, which means all kinds of things.
What does it mean?
Things that we know and things that we don't know.
Yeah, that's true. We just pull it out of a hat and we just go for it.
We've got Michigan in the house. We've got backwards nice. David and Zeus. Dibad and Zeus. I feel like that Diva and Zeus, sort of like powerful people. All right, let's pull something out of the hat from the
fun jar.
The fun jar.
Okay.
Was that one we were gonna do?
I don't know. I don't.
Oh, maybe it was the book I'm reading.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's
what it was.
That. All right.
Yeah,
so
that's what it was.
This says what we're reading / listening to, and I've been reading I just started a biography about Astrid Lindgren, who is an author from Sweden, who wrote Pippi Longstocking and The Children of Noisy Village and books that I love like that. And she was sort of growing up in the 1920s and 30s, and I feel especially close to her because we have a pretty close family connection to her. And by pretty close, I mean that our daughter Calliope's third cousin's step great grandmother's first cousin is Astrid Lindgren.
That's as close as you can get. That's basically like she's your mom. I mean, it's almost like that.
She's my mom. Anyway, I feel very proud that my family has this close connection to.
Oh wow, nice! Someone's gonna be dressed up as Pippi
for Halloween.
Wonderful. That's a great idea.
We're kind of connected.
You're reading this biography about her.
I'm reading a biography about her, and I guess I was struck so far by the fact that there's still so much awareness and a fight about gender equity and ideas of gender and what that means, and it was definitely going on in the 1920s. And she and her friends were, dressing up as men and kind of pushing boundaries in their time. And I thought that was inspiring and frustrating. That these fights have to last a long time.
Mm-hmm. I do feel like Pippi is kind of like this a super powerful heroine, though. I mean, like she's throwing men up in the air. I feel like I remember that chapter from reading with Calliope where the burglars are there and she just throws them up on
the strongest person in the world. Yeah,
I love that. That's a great metaphor for the power of those women. Should we do another one here or dig into a song?
Sure.
Let's do a song.
Let's sing.
All right. What'd you come here for? Did you come here for the variety or the show or the music? Oh, already. Wow. Whoa. Oh my goodness.
Going for it.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't see this because of the way the quality of the phone, but this is our most high quality.
The lightning round.
All right. This week we're featuring, as we do each variety show, we feature a different record for the lightning round. This time we're featuring Everything Is Saved. We're going to play. It's like if Everything Is Saved were a musical, and this is the beginning of the music. Yeah, this is the beginning of the musical where they play a little bit of like the themes of all the main songs that you're going to hear later in
What's that called actually?
It's like overture, overture medley.
Everything Is Saved.
There's a better word for that. Okay. This is the Everything Is Saved overture medley.
So basically, we're going to play the choruses.
We've got friends watching from Chile. Hola, que gusto verte, Maria. All right.
We are going to play basically the chorus of every song off this record. in 5 minutes or less.
This is great for the people that don't know anything about this band and just kind of stumbled into these live streams. This is really the best introduction to our music and to this record. So,
A little closer.
All right, ready? Look what you've done to me. Look what you've done to me. Look what you've done to me. Switching back and forth on these songs. We're doing it in the order, so that's what you get. How can I convince you we are still in love? How can you won't even try? Where does that leave me? You won't even try. Please come back to Lavender Street. Please come back to Lavender Street. Couch is cold, I can't feel my feet. Please come back to Lavender Street. Is your ready one. I'm not trying to get away from you. I'm not trying to get away from anything. Ready one. I'm not trying to get away from you. At least that's what I tell myself. It's the least that I can do. I will return.
Wait for me.
From roads unpaved.
Wait
Times in archives.
Wait for me.
Everything is there. Wait for me.
Lightning round complete.
All right.
For sticking with us.
If you had never listened to this record, now you don't need to listen to it. You just heard it. You just heard the melody overture. Is that what we said? No,
Medley,
the medley, the medley overture of this record. Everything is saved. Now you're good. But if you actually do want to do a deep dive in this record, if you enjoyed, if that whetted your appetite, we have a whole live stream where we just played every single song on this record.
Yeah.
So you can go back. You can find that very easily on YouTube or on Facebook if you want to hear that. This was a special record for us, and I'm glad we got to do the lightning round version of it.
Yeah.
It made me think. I thought, gosh, this is a very strange order of songs.
It
I
was
thought, I mean,
sort of. Yeah. It was,
yeah, or like a lot of switching around. You know,
Yeah.
It's kind of like as soon as you're in one thing, we're like,
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was very thoughtfully curated. We spent a lot of time figuring out the order and struggling with the order, and we cut a lot of songs out that were kind of like, you know, didn't fit into that beautiful
pattern. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Maybe a real song. I mean, that wasn't a real song, but
yeah.
Now we can just do. Let's just do. Is that all right?
Sure.
We just pulled Everything Is Saved out of the grab bag, so now we're gonna actually just do a proper. We're gonna do the first song from that record in its proper non-medley version. So,
all right.
For those of you that felt dissatisfied with just hearing the chorus of this song. It's this one that needs to go up. I'm born, broken hearted boy, people taken out. The world can be a break, waiting better to bound. I'm born, broken heart, you're broken. I'm born, broken heart, you're broken. Sometimes we get so confused. Take it for a ride when your work's over. Some of us know the hard, most of us don't feel the hard, baby. Why do you look so sad? All right, thank you. Oh, thanks for hanging out with us tonight for the David and Sue's Variety Hour. We're broadcasting from here in Charlottesville, Virginia, where we live.
On Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Don't feel alone. Any of those platforms.
We're so happy to be playing for you. We welcome any tips or support if you'd like to throw them our way, or if you would like to join our Patreon community. That would be very special, because that's kind of the most sustainable way for us to survive as a band, because the reality is it's going to be a long time before we're able to go back on tour. That's just, we're kind of all coming to terms with that as musicians right now, as people that are trying to gather people in spaces and have transcendent, beautiful experiences together. That's just still a long ways off in the pandemic. And so we've had the fortune, our last show was just recently. We got to play in a beautiful field at a vineyard, and our friends worked very hard to create a safe environment for that to happen. And so we're going to try to do as much of that as we can in the future. But any kind of the normal traditional thing is still a long ways off. And so if you want to become part of that Patreon community, that's a way to kind of just pitch in, even just $3 a month or more if you're able. And that makes all the difference for us to know that we can kind of pay rent and focus on making new music and bringing new music to you. So that's my Patreon pitch for you.
And it's just such a small group that you all kind of gathering together really makes that happen. We are hoping to get to 250 patrons by the end of the year, and we're
close.
We're getting close.
180. We're at 180 today. Yeah. Someone just became a patron today. So 180.
All right, let's pull out a
song.
Yeah. Oh, song. We just did a song. Let's pull out a little thing.
And one thing that was cool that we just did this last week on Patreon is that we did a deep dive into songwriting. We just hung out on a private live stream and just talked for an hour about songwriting. And we kind of interviewed each other and took questions and did a deep dive about the process and specific songs that people had questions about. And it was so fun. And we're going to do more of that kind of thing. We've got the thing coming up is we're going to do a deep dive mental health discussion this month, is one of our special things that we're looking forward to. That's just going to be for Patreon.
It's really important for everyone.
So there's lots of cool stuff that's up there already. If you want to go check it out. Thank you to so many of you that came and hung out with us this past week for that talk. That was so cool. All right. Drawing, variety show. We should have some kind of I should have the synth for sounds here. All right, what are you doing? What's the
poetry reading, everyone? Poetry reading. I feel like I should give you some background.
Oh yeah, do you want to do some? You want to do this?
Yeah.
Oh, Susie's gonna play a synthesizer, everybody. This is a very exciting, big deal. She loves synthesizers, so this is the moment she's been waiting for. All right, thank you, Rachel. All right, we're gonna read a poem by the great Robert Haas, who was the poet laureate in the mid to late 90s, U.S. poet laureate. And this is his poem called Meditation at Lagunitas. All right. All the new thinking is about loss. In this, it resembles all the old thinking. The idea, for example, that each particular erases the luminous clarity of a general idea. That the clown-faced woodpecker probing the dead sculpted trunk of that black birch is by his presence some tragic falling off from first world of undivided light. Or the other notion that because there is in this world no other thing to which the bramble of blackberry corresponds, a word is elegy to what it signifies. We talked about it late last night, and in the voice of my friend, there was a thin wire of grief, a tone almost querulous. After a while, I understood that talking this way, everything dissolves. Justice, pine, hair, woman, you, and I. There was a woman I made love to, and I remembered how, holding her small shoulders in my hand sometimes, I felt a violent wonder at her presence, like a thirst for salt, for my childhood river with its island willows, silly music from the pleasure boat, muddy places where we caught the little orange silver fish called pumpkin seed. It hardly had to do with her. Longing, we say, because desire is full of endless distances. I must have been the same to her. But I remember so much, the way her hands dismantled bread, the thing her father said that hurt her, what she dreamed. There are moments when the body is as numinous as words, days that are the good flesh continuing. Such tenderness, those afternoons and evenings saying blackberry, blackberry, blackberry.
I thought that was the volume button. That's why I did it at the end, like fade out. But instead, I got faster and faster. That was beautiful. Quite lovely. Hello, Anthony.
Thanks. Anthony.
Maybe we should play him.
Yeah, let's play. This is exciting. Let's use this.
This is for you. This is for you.
We haven't drawn it out of the little jar yet,
it's
but
the rainbow one.
It's the rainbow one. Oh.
I'm gonna play you guys another new song. Anthony, if you're listening, here it is live. You're probably sick of it. You've been listening to it all day.
Susan's working on a new record with our dear friend Anthony DaCosta. It is amazing. I'm so excited about this record. And she's going to play a brand new song that she's never played live ever right now for you because you've come to hang out at the David and Sue's Variety Hour. So this is a very special occasion. And thanks for being up for playing this. This is exciting. I'm excited.
All right. I feel like my harp part's going to mimic that synthesizer, but you all know harp came first. This life is kindly, this life is kindly, sky to breathe, ticking heart, the gift of gravity, half circle moon, evening blues, the swallows and their song, this is their heaven too, a blue-eyed shell, cracked open wide, sticky wings of unborn things that will never fly. Look inside, don't despair, put your hand over your heart and keep it there. This life is kindly, this life is kindly, sky to breathe, a ticking heart, the gift of gravity. When it's not kindly, don't let it rule you, don't let it rule. A waking seed beneath the weeds opens up a tiny cup to blossom willingly. Find the hidden life, find the hidden life. Ever simple, silver thin will find your hidden life. Promise me you won't forget the glow of your heart. Marble spins like marble, shadows dance their part. This life is kindly, this life is kindly, sky to breathe, a ticking heart, the gift of gravity. Look inside,
Beautiful.
Thanks, everyone.
Love it. Thank you for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great performance of that song.
Thanks. Maybe we should record it again.
No, we got it. Anthony said we got it. Oh, so the tips that come in tonight, a lot of that goes towards making this new Suze record. So thank you guys for those who are able to contribute either on PayPal or on Venmo. We're very excited. This new record is sounding so good. I'm so excited about it.
Me too.
Awesome. I mean, that was kind of amazing because you played this last week at the song. I asked you to put out the songwriting, the songwriting discussion,
and
you were still writing it. It was like you had so much of it, but you like only had a couple things that were fine, like definitive, and that was kind of amazing how just in a week it just like it just like came together so quickly. So anyway, that's I feel like with these other songs that are kind of in that stage, know that they can come together so quick.
I'm at that point where it's like I've recorded 5 songs now, but I'd like to have 10 finished, and so it's sort of like this, like I'm not quite over the hump and can't quite see the finish line. So I feel a little bit of like, oh, I need a little push. I'm a little daunted. Thanks.
Beautiful.
Thank you for those nice comments, everyone.
You got some fans of that song. I love that song so much. I think that should be the first song on the record, as you guys have been saying that. And I agree.
All right.
It's Variety Hour, everybody. We just
This is more song? Another song?
Yeah.
What time is it? Yeah, we got
this.
A lot to do.
Oh my gosh. All right.
I mean, maybe I'll do this.
Okay.
All right.
Sometimes we look in and we just see something that we want to do and we pull that out. That was fun.
Normal.
That was fun.
All right. This is something we've been doing every Variety Hour. It's called On This Day. And I have this collection of probably 9 years of journaling, like a little tiny piece of writing every day that I've done. So I'm going to give you a little sneak peek, kind of like a little glimpse of a day in the life in October, early October of the past 9 years. All right. You ready? 2012. Arrived at 7 a.m., picked up by a funny Irish tour guide who took us to the cliffs of Moher, past castle ruins, St. Bridget's Well, the fairy fort tree, and finally to Galway, where we ate the best Italian pasta of my life. Do you remember that pasta?
Yeah, I do remember. That was amazing.
Me too.
But I remember the breakfast we had, the Irish breakfast we had that morning with Dom.
I didn't even mention it.
Oh, I know, you did. I thought that was...
We were touring with the Carolina Chocolate Drops, and it was in a hotel or something?
Yeah. I don't know, somewhere he just took us for an Irish breakfast when we arrived. That felt like, we're in Ireland. All right, we're here. We went to the cliffs of Moher and we had blood sausage. So, all right, so.
2013. Really find it hard to be in the studio. Makes me so uncomfortable. Under the microscope, so many insecurities come up. The next part's so sad I can't read it.
Okay.
It was like really doubting my future in the band. I'm still here, and the studio is now right here, like with this microphone right here, with no one watching, and I feel very comfortable now, and the microscope is like a telescope, and you all are so far away, and I feel very comfortable now.
Okay, I'm glad we got there. But
Anthony's got the telescope.
Don't be discouraged.
My producer Anthony has the telescope, and I feel comfortable.
Don't be discouraged if you're in the studio and you feel lots of insecurity. That's very normal. So don't, just for any musicians out there. All right.
Totally. 2014. A great day off in Athens, Georgia. A walk, a haircut. I remember this totally hipster haircut, like a house that I went to.
Yeah, I remember.
A big meal at the mayor's house. Philip heading to Europe with Kishibashi. And this is a little note to self. Not letting ourselves evaluate anything when we're this tired. Important life lesson. Do not evaluate anything when you're this tired.
Yeah.
Got it? All right, 2015, October. Ran around all day mailing packages, shopping for costumes for the Guest House music video. Found a pink jumpsuit. unpacking, packing. Dad fed Calliope 2-week-old rotting leftovers from our fridge. Fingers crossed she'll be okay.
She's good. That's probably the way she's so strong, why her immune system is so strong.
She's got an amazing immune system. All right, 2017. Calliope came to yoga with me, was patient and calm. I cleaned all day for Airbnb guests. We cleaned all day for Airbnb guests. No shows this weekend is so rare for us. Mosey is fully crawling and even pulling himself up. Just starting to feel sad when Mama leaves the room. 2018. Awoke at 5 a.m. Drove to Richmond. Flew to Boston. Rented a car. Drove to Newbury to play a beautiful, fantastical wedding with circus performers, Indian dancers, and colorful blankets and pillows. Could you ever forget that?
No, I could never forget that. That was the most incredible wedding.
I mean,
just like it was kind of we didn't know it was a wedding, so that was also
a surprise element.
That was the most special part about it. That we we're playing a wedding. Okay, this is amazing. All right, great.
With circus performers, Indian dance. Remember they're being cut in half or something?
Yeah, they were like
contortionists.
Contortionists, and
like someone's arm sticking out of a trunk.
There were nails. Bed of nails. Yeah.
Wow. All right. 2019. Where are we here? Where is it? 2019. CBS went live. Watched it in a friend's basement who has a TV. Talked to a friend about Bilbao. Chatted with Pete Buttigieg's campaign about Iowa. David wrote a spec song for Nickelodeon. Feels like cool stuff is happening.
They did not use that song, by the way. But that was fun. I had fun working on that song.
I mean, we didn't go to Iowa for Pete's campaign, but we tried to go to Boston.
Yeah, right.
We haven't been to Bilbao yet, but cool stuff's happening, everybody. Cool stuff is happening. Okay. 2020, here we come. I'm going to write about you tonight.
All right. Amazing. Thank you for sharing that.
Sure.
Awesome. All right. Songs. We have songs in here. I'm feeling like maybe... Is that right?
Yeah. Great idea.
All right.
And then we're going to pry it up.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. Our weekly Tuesday night live stream. We're playing a song now from...
Oh, my poor dad just heard that thing about feeding our daughter leftovers. It was not your fault. We shouldn't have had 2-week-old leftovers in the fridge. Right?
That was our fault. Yeah, how's he supposed to know that it's that old? Now I put the dates on things, so...
Yeah, we do. We do the date thing, like blue tape and write the date. It's really fun.
Looking for someone to save, but don't call yourself brave. Love like this could have gone slow. Love like Jesus. Oh, thank you, friends.
Thank you for those generous tips.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Whoever sent, I see a little blink on my screen when it comes in, so thank you.
We did hear recently that there is a very dear friend of the band, one of our biggest fans who we've gotten to know over the years, and we got an email from his family about a situation that he's in with his health, where they've started a GoFundMe page to help with some of the costs of him dealing with this disease that he has. And we just wanted to raise awareness and put it out there because he's very dear to us. One of those people that travels a great distance to come to our shows, and it's gotten increasingly hard for him. And he came to our last show in New York and had to come in a wheelchair, which is difficult in a lot of venues. They're not always accessible for a wheelchair. But just have Stephen in the front row at our show meant the world to us. And so he helps us remember why we're doing this and the power of music. And so the least we can do is kind of spread the word about this GoFundMe. We have the link is up on our YouTube of this show right now, and we'll put it in our comments on Facebook as well. So if you...
It's also on our Instagram story. And if you want to, join us in making a donation, even small amounts, when there's so many watching and so many of you in the future watch the variety show. So, but even small, our small gestures put together make a really big difference.
So yeah, we would be thrilled if you found it in your capacity to contribute to our friend Steven's GoFundMe. So we'll put the link out there, and thank you to his family for letting us know about that. So we appreciate it. Awesome. All right. You wanted to do a song by a legend, I think.
Oh, I thought it was.
Oh, that was right? Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
that's the legend.
That's the legend. Gotcha.
Sometimes there's so much chance, and also we have to, curate this evening so that it's worth your while to spend your evening with us, your Tuesday evenings with us here. So.
I feel like something's out of tune on my fiddle. Could you give me a little chord?
Happily. So we had the pleasure recently, our last live stream was a John Prine tribute show. So many of you guys were there. It was amazing. All right, I'm going to say something here just so you guys know. We have some lovely requests coming in, and we would love to honor those, but I don't know if we can make it happen on Variety Show night. We have so many things we're trying to get to, but guess what? In 2 weeks, we're doing an all request show. We're going to come up here and have no songs planned at all.
No set list.
No set list. And anything you request, if we can find it in our capacity to play it or do a half-hearted, if we can do it in any capacity, we're going to do it. All right? So I'm sorry if we can't get to your songs tonight. Thank you so much for the request. In 2 weeks, it's an all request Tuesday night live stream. All right?
I might note these requests.
Yeah.
JPG Espa.
I saw another
I saw time will not track down. I'm noting these. I might not remember in 2 weeks, but I'm noting them right now.
So we're gonna do a song by a legend. We're doing a song by John Prine.
We couldn't get enough last week. home big when you feel small. Come home straight and you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? Broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. Out there running just to be on the run. Well, I got a heart that burns like a fever. I got a worried and jealous mind. How can a love that lasts forever get left so far behind? What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? Broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. Out there running just to be on the run. It's mighty mean and a dreadful sorrow. Let's cross that evil line today. How can you ask about tomorrow? We ain't got one good word to say. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? Broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. Out there running just to be on the run. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? Broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run.
A song by the great John Prine. Thank you guys so much. Oh, wow. These shows, these variety hours go by so fast. We have so much planned and then we just barely get to it because...
Let's quick do a costume change.
All right. Costume change is one of the things here. Costume change, coming right back. Come on, costume change, coming right back. Costume change. Costume change. Yeah, which one?
Mix the other kind.
All right.
Right, we just can't get enough prime. Okay, everyone?
All right.
I'm not good at quoting songs, but as John Prine said, it's not enough to just put up the American flag. Right?
Your flag and cow won't get you into heaven anymore. Is that what you mean?
That's what I mean.
Well, it got so hot last night, I swear you could hardly breathe. Lightning burnt the sky like alcohol. I sat on the porch without my shoes and I watched the cars go by. As the headlights raced to the corner of the kitchen wall. Well, Mama, dear, the boy's here, far across the sea, waiting for that sacred core that burns inside of me. And I feel the storm all wet and warm, not 10 miles away, approaching my Mexican home. Inside, you could die in the living room. Take the fan from the window, prop the door back with a broom. The clock has died a shock, and the windows feel no pain. The air's as still as a bottle on a funeral train. Well, Mama, dear, your boy is here, far across the sea, waiting for that sacred core that burns inside of me. And I feel the storm all wanting more, not 10 miles away, approaching my Mexican home. Go! Died on the porch last night on an August afternoon. I sipped bourbon and cried by the light of the moon. So it's hurry, step right up. It's a matter of life or death. The sun's going down and the moon's just holding its breath. Oh, Mama, dear, your boy's here, far across the sea, waiting for that sacred core that burns inside of me. And I feel the storm all wet and warm, not 10 miles away, approaching Mexican home. Approaching my Mexican home. Approaching my Mexican home. One more song. All right, more John Prine. Oh, I'm so glad we have these John Prine songs in our life now.
Me too.
In different ways. I mean, they've been in the ether. They've been great songs, but now we've learned them. We're playing them. We're going to keep playing them as long as we can keep playing music. Thank you, John, for those songs. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us here for the Variety Hour. We're playing songs. We're drawing things out of hats. You haven't even talked about these beautiful flowers here.
I haven't even.
You haven't even
done
got
my recipe. Or,
just reasons to come back next month. We're doing this.
The infomercial. My reading.
Oh my gosh. My gosh.
My thoughts.
How do we pack it all in? We can't pack it all in.
It's gonna have to be a variety show 2 hours.
All right. Yeah. Let's do it next month. Because we're trying to do variety hour once a month.
I don't watch TV, but I've heard that there's like the kickoff of a season or the end of a season has like a 2-hour episode.
Yeah. Do you feel like it's the end of the season?
No, but we could just like throw it in.
Yeah. Downton Abbey, 2 hours, 2-hour episode.
Oh.
All right. All right. So if you're wondering what's happening next week at the live stream, well, we'll tell you. We're gonna play all of our first record, the first David Wax Museum record.
Wow.
I turned off thinking about it. Some of these songs we have to learn because we've never performed them. And
but they're going to be great.
I can't wait. I can't wait. So next week it's I Turned Off Thinking About the first record. That's what got us a gig opening up for the Avett Brothers. So it can't be a bad record, but it's maybe an overlooked record in our home.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, we're very excited. We're going to play it all next week. Then the week after that, it's all requests. So the requests that have come in that we haven't been able to honor, save them for 2 weeks because we're going to do all requests. That a 2-hour request for the variety show to 2 hours. We might have to stretch it 2 hours because there's just so much to fit in. And then after that, we're going to be doing a Day of the Dead. It's going to be a little before Day of the Dead, but we're going to be playing an all Spanish set at the end of the month. So that's what's up ahead. On Patreon, we're going to do a mental health discussion. Thank you to everybody that's been able to get on board on Patreon or tip on PayPal or Venmo or contribute to our friends GoFundMe. Thank you guys so much. We know it's hard times for a lot of people, so thanks if you're able to contribute. But the main thing is you're here, and we're all in this strange liminal space together. It's beautiful. I'm happy to get to share this with you. Maybe one more song to finish up? What do you think?
Yeah. So sorry I couldn't share my eggplant recipe with you. My thoughts about my
what do you here's the last thing. You get to choose out of these three. What do you want to do?
What was this one going to be?
Songs from Carpenter Brut. We think about Beggar.
Okay, let's do that.
All right. Beggar for your love. All right.
All right, but first maybe I will just mention
Yeah, please. People want to hear. All
right.
Chad wants 2 hours of this, so I mean.
I know. Chad, this is for you. All right, friends, I'm going to tell you some thoughts. I took the time a week or two ago or more to write down, I'm calling it my future self manifesto, but you could call it anything you want. Basically, it's a way to kind of outline the person that you want to be. And kind of, to me, it was like figuring out these sort of like action steps of how to get there. So I outlined 9 realms that kind of encapsulate the person I would like to be. And I'm working on all those 9 things right now, but it was a really wonderful way. I feel like in this time, it's so easy to wake up in the morning and think, oh my God, what am I even doing? And why, and how can I help? And it felt like when I kind of outlined this sort of future self of who I want to be, it helped me kind of feel like, oh, when I get up in the morning, I'm going to be more like her. And so I'm going to do these certain things and work on writing and music and my children and my art and sharing with you all and connecting with you all and these kind of various realms, like I mentioned. And it really feels like a guide for me. And so it's like my future self is guiding me. So I hope that's helpful for you. I hope it doesn't sound preachy, but it's been very helpful for me. Any questions, David?
I love it. I think it's a little, there's something abstract about it for me when we first started talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think then once you kind of like actually articulate the things, you're like, I want to be more like this.
Mm-hmm.
And what are the steps to be more like this person that I kind of imagine myself to be? Then I kind of like, I think, but everybody kind of has to do an internal version of that.
Course,
it's so personal, but
of course.
But thank you.
Instagram, we're losing you. Well, we're just gonna lose them.
We're just gonna lose them. We're
Sorry,
losing
Instagram.
you guys.
Join
Thank
us on
you.
Facebook or YouTube if you wish.
Oh, let's properly end it. All
Okay,
right, we're gonna end it and save it. All right, thank you guys. All right, give me one moment while I save them over there.
What else can I say about that? Was there another thing I should mention here? Well, maybe I will just show them.
Yeah. You have a moment.
I wanted to show you this bouquet from our garden. I just picked it today. I only had red zinnias, so I bought myself my own pack of pink zinnias, and it's really cheered me up. Look at these beautiful, beautiful dahlias that a friend gave me a tuber for in March, and I planted it, and now it is just abundant with dahlias, marigolds, Russian sage, orange cosmos, gomphrena. I think that's what that's called.
All right, properly.
It smells so nice.
All right, last song. Thank you guys so much for joining us here. We are going to play a song that's on the new version of Carpenter Bird that's been released digitally. The vinyl is supposedly coming next week. That's what they sold us.
They sold us.
They sold us on that idea that it would be here. Well, things get delayed with COVID, so they said October 14th is when they expected it to be at the warehouse. We'll see. But it's coming. For those of you that pre-ordered the vinyl of this new Carpenter Bird Revisited, includes this song that was left off of the original record. It's called Beggar for Your Love. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Thanks to all of our friends far and wide in many cities and countries around the world.
And your future
Thank
friends
you guys
who are going to watch it tomorrow.
Yes, to the
or
future. Yeah, or to your future self that's going to watch it.
My future self is never going to rewatch this, by the way.
I'm a beggar for your love. I just want a little piece of the love you flaunt on the streets I haunt. Beggar for your love. I'm a beggar for your touch. I need it as my crutch. Like an opera needs a curse, a funeral needs a hearse. Beggar for your touch. Don't make me shake my rattling caboose. Don't make me shake my rattling caboose. I'm a beggar for those lips. Lord, make me the glass from which she sips. Lay me down in a creek bed if she won't even turn her head. Beggar for those lips. I'm a beggar at a feast, calling the doctor and the priest. But medicine and prayers won't work on a heart so threadbare. Beggar at her feast. Don't make me shake my rattling caboose. 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 I'm a beggar for your love. I just want a little piece of the love you flaunt on the streets I haunt. A beggar for your love. Oh, thank you so much, friends. We didn't get to everything, but next month, 2-hour variety show.
Whoa.
Maybe.
We might, it'll be November.
We might need it. We might all need it. But please, everybody, vote. Please make a plan to vote. If you can vote early now where you live, please do so. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. So much love to you all out there. Thanks, friends. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon, all right?
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Be well.